Hi, I'm Alan. Today we're going to do a review of the Z-Pack's Arc Blast. Right, so this is the Arc Blast. Some of you may remember I did a full kit review last year of all my stuff, and at that time I had a Carrymore rucksack and that weighed 1.2 kilos. This year I'm planning to do a longer trip, much longer, across the Pyrenees. It's about 7 weeks. And I really want to get my kit weight down without sacrificing the comfort that I like when I'm on the trail. And this is the pack I chose to do that. In the meantime, I had bought an Exos 48 and that weighed about the same as my Carrymore at 1.2 kilos. This weighs half that, just under, and it doesn't need a rain cover because it's inherently waterproof material, being made of Cuban fibre, DCF. And everything I keep inside in dry bags, so I don't need a pack liner, I don't use a pack liner. So I'll just give you a little review of what I've found in having used it. And recently I've been doing a few day treks with it, fully loaded, to get used to it and to tweak a few things that I wasn't happy with. And I've also done a trail across the Beacons Way. That's 177 kilometres. The other advantage for me of the Beacons Way is that it has a climb every day of about 1,000 metres on average, so that's pretty much the same as I'll be doing in the Pyrenees, and I was walking 15 miles a day, and in the Pyrenees it might be a bit less than that. So what did I find with this pack? Being under 600 grams basic weight, I've added a few bits. I bought it with pockets. It came with pockets actually, with a special offer, which I was pleased about. And I've added a few extra bits. I bought the pole holders as well, the little loops, and that was about it in terms of any additional bits. And I purchased one of these from Treadlight. I like the Treadlight bottle holder. That's quite good, and I fitted that on there. And a few other bits I had. This is my camera case, which happens to be an Osprey one, and this is just a little multi-tool case which fits my GPS quite nicely and holds that firmly. So we'll have a look around the pack. The first thing I noticed about this is it doesn't feel like a 55 litre pack, which is what it's specified as. They say it's 40 litres inside and 2.5 litres each side and 5 litres on the back. And there must be another 5 litres somewhere, I don't know. But maybe it's 45 inside. But the reality is that the Exos, when Osprey rate that, they only rate the main section. They don't rate the pockets as well. So you've got that on top. So when you go to this, from an Exos at 48, you're actually shrinking in space. Certainly feels like it. Anyway, that's not too bad. It's probably good discipline to reduce your kit a bit. So how did I feel about actually using this bag? Well, I think the padding is a little bit on the flimsy side compared to Osprey's luxury padding. And certainly you can feel little lumpy bits here and there. And so you feel it a little bit on the shoulders. You feel it here where there's stitching, particularly where it makes the padding very thin, where it's hard stitched through. And the same again here on the hips, where these buckles come round. Having said that, I've not had any rub problems with it. It's just not quite as nicely padded as the Osprey stuff. It doesn't come with a whistle, so I bought a little whistle online. I actually cut the little clip bit off of it, and I've just attached it onto the chest harness there, so it's ready for me to use if I want it. I found that the attachments for the bags are such that when you wanted to open and close it, you couldn't find the little bits of string that they put on because they're really thin, this stuff, and you can't see it against the black, so you just can't find them when you're trying to undo and do up your bags. So I took that off, and I put a bit of red string on. Makes a hell of a difference. I can actually find that when I need to open and close. The other thing I found is, because of the shape of these bags, you've got to kind of pull it up and over. But as soon as you start trying to pull it forward, the zip to close, it would snag, the bag would snag. So you'd have to try and get your hand right back behind you to hold the back of the bag to pull the zip forward. That sort of thing I just find annoying, the amount of time to do it during the day, every day. So what I did was I actually attached a little bit of string, and I pierced the pocket here of this bag and put the string through there and tied it to the back here. And that holds the zip more or less straight. So now, if I'm opening the bag, I might need to use two hands to open it and pull it back. But when I'm closing it, all I have to do is that, and it works. So I've done that on both sides, and that's made a big difference. And I just used the one zip, the front zip. The pole attachments, I've used those elsewhere. They were, to be honest, they're flimsy, they're rubbish to try and use while you're walking. If you've got your poles and you want to attach your poles in the pack, it's the real pain. You're trying to find this silly little black piece of string down here that doesn't seem to exist. You can't feel it, you can't see it. So I put just a bit of bungee, tied it around. It's damn sight easier. You can stick the ends through there, and that's what I do. And on here, I tied another bit of bungee on the shoulder strap, and what I do is I double it around there and clip it back on itself. That looks very fiddly, but when you're walking, it's damn sight easier, believe me. There we go. And it just sits there like that. And when you want to use them, you just easily unclip it. Again, when you're wearing it, it's a lot easier. And pull your poles out the bungee at the bottom, and away you go. I like little things for tying on, like for tying my hat on, for tying my map case on. I've got another one here, so I can just roll up my map thing and stick it in there against the little elastic bungee. My shoes, I tried using these tensioners that they have all down the side, and I don't particularly like their line locks. Their line locks are difficult to actually pull tight. Most line locks, you have to lift them to loosen them, but then you just pull the line tight. Well, these, you seem to have to lift it to pull it tight, and it's another double-handed job, so they're a bit of a pain. So again, I'm a bit of a bungee man. I like bungee. So these I attached. I've got two tie points with a bit of bungee, a little carabiner in the middle. Unclip it, and off come my shoes. That's nice and quick and easy. So I can do that. I put another little bit of bungee up here. I found that's really useful. I don't know if you can see that. It's really useful just to cross the two points there. You can use this, but I find it's catching on everything and it's fiddly. These are fiddly, as I say, you can't pull that tight. It's really hard to pull that tight. But with a bit of bungee, if you've got a wet towel, wet t-shirt that you've just washed or something, you can just stuff it in there, let it hang, and you don't have to worry about it. If you saw my first video, you'll probably remember that I actually like pockets, proper pockets with zips on. These are elastic. I don't find these are as positive as the pockets on the Exos, which are all elastic and they close nicely. This has got fairly flimsy elastic around the top, and as you can see, things can fall out quite easily if you're not careful. So be careful if you're carrying stuff in those. Keep an eye on it, because you might find if you lose something on the trail, that's where it's come from. Same this side, obviously, it's the same pocket. And my water filter I keep in there, so I'm very worried that I'm going to lose that one day. That's obviously a vital piece of kit. So I need to make sure that's well stuffed in. Oh right, shoulder straps. I need to talk to you about the shoulder straps. I'm a small size. My torso, I think, it was measured 18 inches, and this pack is a small, and it's supposed to be for 17 to 19. And in order to adjust it between those, you've got this adjustment here. This can slide up and down, which is good. Up here, it's quite firm because it's kind of held close. This is held quite close to that bar across the top. But when you get it down the middle here, it starts flapping about quite a lot. And I found that really irritating because the shoulder strap would come right forward and this would sit on my shoulder and put kind of a pressure point. Not very nice. And then I had another problem. Because I'm not particularly broad-shouldered, I'm not small, I'm 5'9", and pretty normal sort of average build for a Brit, I suppose. But I found that it was a bit wide, and so you really needed to use the chest harness. So with the chest harness down, you would pull it in. But if you wanted to use the load lifters were actually, and are supposed to be, attached over here, and that pulls the straps wide. So what you've got is that fighting that, which is not very comfortable across your neck. And so what I've done is I've taken this Y strap attachment points, which are a bit weaker than these. I don't think there's a terrific amount of stress on these, and I've attached my load lifters to there, and that seems to work better for me. And just to make sure that the straps don't keep getting pulled wide, I tied a bit of string across the two straps. Well, since then I've improved on that a little bit by putting in some Siamese slip clips here, which now holds those straps tighter and firmer, so that's not flapping about so much as it was. And then I've tied the string between the two slip clips. So I don't know if you can see what I've done there, but I've got one side of the slip clip around this strap, one side around that, and the middle bit goes across the back, and that holds the three bits of the strap nice and firmly together. Some of the bits, I have to say, I think are cut down for the sake of cutting down to save the odd gram. This strap feels a bit like that. It's a bit narrow. You get 2 fingers. If you're small like me, you can get 3 fingers through. It feels a bit narrow, and why not make it a little bit wider with a slightly thicker strap and feel you've got something reasonably substantial to hold on to lift the back. So it's just little nitpicks like that I find a little bit irritating at the back. Otherwise, I like it. It feels very comfortable now. Now I've got it adjusted like this, and the adjustability of it is one of the beauties of this pack, I suppose. That you can adjust it, because some of them you can't. You've got what you've got. But it's a good pack. I used it for a week, as I say, in the Beacons Way, and it was reasonably comfortable after I sort of fiddled around with things. On the other side, this is great, this nice mesh pocket here. There's also a strap that goes over the top, which I've taken off. I like to put my solar charger here, and I've just got a couple of carabiners on that, which the dry bag closing goes through, and I've just got a bit of elastic there. I used the single strap that goes over the top, shortened it and put the rest of it down in the bag, and I can just clip that in place so the wind doesn't keep flipping it over, which is what it was doing. I find this is quite handy. You may remember, if you've seen my first video, that I like my chair. I find it very comfortable to have something to sit on and get my bum off the ground, especially if you're down in the valley on a bit of grass. This works quite well. It seems to hold it quite well in there with the line locks. So it's good that they've got that on there. Yeah, you can put quite a lot of stuff in there. I keep my rain gear in there and my ground sheet. Anything that's going to be wet or getting wet. And because it's just out here, don't stuff those in their bags, just an extra 10 or 20 grams each time you put another bag in. So I've got rid of every bag I possibly can out of this pack. Right, so I think that's about it for now. I'll put the pack on and show you what it's like when it's on, and I'll show you putting those poles in as well. So I've got the pack on, drop the hip buckle. The double straps here work well because you can angle that strap by adjusting the tension on one or the other strap here. That seems to work quite well, comfortable. Pull this up. Right, as you can see that's fairly firm on my back there, and swing around, and now I can show you what it's like attaching these. So these go in, I can just feel down there because that's a big bungee with a nice knot here. Just open it, stuff them in there, get hold of the, what do I do with it, the carabiner this end, take it around there and clip it on. Done, and they just sit there now. And when I want to use it, I can just unclip that carabiner, pull out the bungee, and it still feels like a bit of a faff, but it's a damn sight better than it was using those silly little black things with the little line locks on, so that works well. And these Z-Pack sticks work well. Anyway, I'll do a full review of my kit in due course, including, I might do a mini review of the Flexamid tent as well, just some observations that might be useful to anybody considering buying one. So you know what you're getting. So that's the pack when it's on. Everything's to hand, water, GPS, camera, snacks. Quite a nice little arrangement, and there's lots of, because they've got the daisy chaining down here, you can attach all the things you want to attach, and I like being able to keep things on me that I can get to. One thing I really can't stand is having to keep taking my rucksack off and stopping and putting it down somewhere, especially if it's muddy or rainy or something. So yeah, it's just great to have everything to hand that you need. Right, I hope you found this useful. If you do, please do a like, and I'll do a bit more reviewing in future, and I may do another video when I've finished the Pyrenean way. Cheers.